Okay, in this video we'll talk about multiplying in scientific notation. There are 3 steps. Number 1, we're going to multiply the base numbers together. Number 2, we're going to add the exponents to get the power of 10. And then number 3, we're going to adjust for scientific notation. So here's a general formula for multiplying in scientific notation. If we have a number n times 10 to the power of x multiplied by a number m times 10 to the power of y, what we do is step 1, multiply the base numbers. So I'm going to multiply the base number n times n times m. Okay? Then what I'm going to do is add the exponents to get the power of 10. So I have a power of 10. I'm going to add the exponents. Add the exponent x plus y. X plus y. And you might ask, why am I adding? Well, I'm adding the exponents because I'm multiplying. Again, we follow the MADS rule. Whenever you multiply, you add the exponents. Whenever you divide, you subtract the exponents. Right? We're just using the exponent rules. So I have n times n, that's the base numbers multiplied together, that's step 1. Step 2 is to add the exponents, x plus y. Step 3 would be then to adjust for scientific notation. So let's do one example in this video. This comes from 2.4 worksheet number 1. This is problem number 10. Problem number 10 looks like this. We have 7.57. EE is calculator notation for times 10. So this is like 7.57 times 10 to the power of negative 4. Right? The number after EE is your exponent. Okay, so we're multiplying this number times 8.8 times 10 to the negative 1. So step 1 is to multiply the bases together. So I'm going to multiply this number, 7.57 times this number, 8.8. When I multiply that, I can use a calculator for this. 7.57 times 8.8 will give me 66.616. So I've done step 1 and multiplied the bases together. Now step 2, let's add the exponents to get the power of 10. So I'm going to add the exponents, negative 4 and negative 1. So I'm adding negative 4 plus negative 1. I'm adding negative numbers, so negative 4 plus negative 1, the sign stays the same. I get negative 5. Okay, so that's my exponent. Negative 5 is my exponent. So what I have here is I have 66.616 times 10 to the negative 5. So I need to see, is this good? Is this in scientific notation, or do I need to adjust? You should say, I need to adjust, because the base number is not following the rules for scientific notation. Remember, the base number must be greater than or equal to 1 and less than 10. 66.616 is not less than 10, so I need to adjust. I need to make it less than 10. To adjust it, I'm going to follow LARS. If I move the decimal left, I'm going to add to the exponent. If I move the decimal right, I'm going to subtract from the exponent. So here I need to move my decimal left to get the base number to be less than 10. So here's the decimal. I'm going to go left 1 space right there. So my new base number is 6.6616, and this is times 10. Now what's my exponent? My exponent was negative 5. It was negative 5. But I went left, so I need to add. I need to add 1 since I went left 1. So my new exponent is negative 4. Okay, so I have 6.6616 times 10 to the negative 4. Now this is correct, but what I want you to do is round the base number to the nearest tenth. Round to the nearest tenth. Okay, so the nearest tenth is the first digit after the decimal. So I have 6 point, this 6 right here tells me to round up, so I have 6.7 times this, times 10 to the negative 4. And that would be my answer.